So again, just within 5 minutes, I was able to generate and create an email as well as summarize an email and move forward. The next thing that I can do is, I like what I see. I don't need to respond. I can now schedule this meeting through Copilot. We click on it. It's analyzing all the content that was in that email. Notice it gave me a different title for this meeting, because now this is a planning meeting and not just, talking about the program. It includes the original email. It gives me a suggestion for the agenda and summarizes the conversation. So when they get it, they know what's going on. I have the ability to make some changes here if I want to, or I can go ahead and have it inserted into the meeting invite. And I can send it. Any questions before I go to the next one? Any questions about Copilot and Outlook? What are your thoughts
I
so
don't have a
far?
question, but I think I got one of the first thing I think I noticed is the synchronization process between Copilot and Outlook, M365 in general, and from the display you've done or from the teachings you've done, it's kind of seamless and a little bit faster. So more like Copilot is taking over ChatGPT and
Uh,
just making it up
the
like more professional, because ChatGPT, for you to get a summary of Copilot like that, something like that, is a lot of advice available there.
The other thing that I would add is, I would go to ChatGPT when I first started and would generate these emails.
Yeah,
And then you have to copy and paste it over, right? You don't have to
yeah,
copy and paste. The other thing is that ChatGPT, you would actually have to upload the actual email to
the actual
summarize
words.
it.
Yeah,
Again, you don't have to do that now with Outlook. Now, I didn't go click on Copilot here. Once again, this is going to take you to Biz Chat. They changed the name. And what's nice
yeah,
about this is these predefined prompts is only going to be related to Outlook, right? And then you can
yeah.
click and view more prompts if you want to. They just made it easy for you to get here. Okay.
That's cool.
So I'm going to go to my next one. Let's open up Word. So let's set the stage for Word. Okay, so most people here on the call, they're IT professionals. Let's say you want some marketing materials because you want to kick off IT support and training services. Again, I have no clue where to start. If I go to Google, I'm going to get all these references that I have to look at. So again, you will see Copilot here in the ribbon, and you also see it in the document. If you click on Copilot from the panel, you can ask questions, and I'm going to showcase some of that a little bit in a minute. You can ask questions. You can actually put your prompt in here as well. But I want to go ahead and have it and click on this one because I know I want my response in my document. So I have this prompt here, and I'm going to copy and paste it over. That I'm really saying, provide me some ideas around the IT support and training service offerings, right? Again, I'm giving it some more context. I'm an independent IT professional and trainer, and I'm going to use this information for advertisement service. And I always like to use industry standards from Harvard Business. So it's going to pull information from the web as well. And let's generate this. I don't have files in this example, but we'll come back to that. Let's generate. So that files is already starting to generate content here. giving me, something to think about, right? So something that Ricky can take to Timmy Dio and say, okay, does this look good? We can again refine it if we want to. And I'm, for the sake of training, I'm just going to keep this. So Ricky says, I got it started, whatever. And Timmy Dio said, well, what about lead magnets? What are some of the ideas that we need to, think about and consider? I click on this button because I still want it to be part of this document. And I'm going to copy and paste my pre-prompt in here and just say, provide me some lead magnet ideas in details for Microsoft 365 end user training. And I'm going to just generate it. So it's giving me some ideas. So my brother is into lawn service, and he says to me, I don't even know where to begin. And I said, Copilot. Copilot will help you, give you your first draft and help you, with providing some marketing materials. The main thing that you want to do is make sure that you save it. And I'm going to just call this Demo 3. And it's going to my OneDrive because I can't save it to my hard drive because Copilot does not read my hard drive. So I save it. All right, let's say I was a rookie, I prepared it. Now I got my Timmy Dial hat on, and I don't want to read all of this. This is where this Copilot here will come from. How can I more concisely describe this time management? Summarize this document in 3 points. That's what we want to do. And we're going to just summarize this document. And now, as a CEO, business leader, I can come here and quickly look at the details. If I want to see more information in this area, it will take me there. Summarize. This looks pretty good, right? And we're done. Now, if I want to start a new document and I want to pull information from existing files, I can do that. Here's one from, I'm going to just pick this one. I'm going to pick another document, and let's say create a IT offering service document. And it's pulling information from those 2 documents. So whatever was in those documents, it's pulling information. So the bottom line is this is, I just was picking some documents, but this at least give you a first good draft. Any comments around Microsoft Word? Well, I'll pull up the next one. Okay, I'll keep it moving. Let's go to PowerPoint. Create a new PowerPoint. I want you to see this screen. So here, I want to actually take that document that we just did in Word. I'm going to create it in 2 different ways, from a document and from scratch. I want to use this template that has been provided. Let's say that you may have a branded template that you want to use. So I want to use this particular presentation. So again, you will always see Copilot in the ribbon. When you see it in the ribbon, that's where you can create, understand, and ask Copilot to do something for you. If I close that, I can also do it from here as well. I'm going to actually put that same prompt in here. Let me grab it. This was the one that we used for the Word document. And we're going to generate. So we could have done this directly in PowerPoint without doing it in Word for ideas. This is new, Copilot Narrative Builder. So now I can look at the order of this. I may want to move this one up before the slides are in there. If I want to, before close remarks, I want to add something in here around the lead magnet ideas. I can spell. And make sure you hit the generate button. Giving me some ideals here, and I am going to create this slide. I really like this new narrative builder because before it was just automatically putting in the slides, and I didn't have a good way to modify it before I received the the first draft. I like to keep saying first draft because it's not the final. And again, you have to make sure you fact check your information. So we're watching it fill in here. If you use Copilot before, it used to only give you 10 slides. Notice this one has given me a really full deck of slides. And now, let me come here. So it actually even provides speaker notes. So you see the speaker notes here? So it's even providing speaker notes for me. So again, I could have done that from scratch. If I was have saved this, now it's time for Timmy Dio to come in and look at it and review it. Again, I can come in here and say, summarize this presentation for me, or show me the key slides in this deck. It's 22 slides. I don't have to go through all of them to determine what's really important for me to review. And this is where Copilot will help you. Slide 1, 4, 6, 8, and 10. What is that? 5 slides out of 22. Again, you've saved me a lot of time. If I wanted to create this from a document, let's do this again. About this from files. So we know we had that Word document, and I think we did demo 3. I can pull information from this document or multiple documents, and it's asking, do you want me to replace the slides? And I'm going to say, yes, please, because again, you want to be polite to your Copilot because it's a personal assistant or your business partner. I don't think Rookie would want somebody to come and be demanding something from her, right? So again, I got that same presentation or similar presentation. I could tell you that if you are creating it from scratch for the first time and you do it again, you could get different answers. Like I can do it, Raymond can do it. We would totally get different answers and layouts. But if you're doing it from the document, you're going to pretty much be slight consistent, but they won't be exact. So that's how it works with PowerPoint. Let's go to Excel. So I'm a content creator. I downloaded my information from YouTube. These are the stats from YouTube. Notice that when it downloaded it into this Excel, my date format did not show. I have all these decimals. So I really want to clean this up a little bit. So I've actually already copied and pasted this information over and converted my content into a table. So I can do a couple things with Copilot. Now with Copilot, notice I only have it in the ribbon. And I have some pre-prompts here. Let me pull this one. The first thing that I wanted to do is I want you to clean up. So let's say I'm not that familiar with Excel. I don't know where all these functionalities and features are, but I can just go in here and say, Copilot, can you please change the date value to, show in month, day, and year? I like to give it and specify what column because our column headers could be really long. Who's going to remember all of that? For me personally, like to say column C. Change the number format in column D, E, and H. And then I said change column G to US dollars, right? And I'm going to hit, please do this for me. I don't know where all those features are, but I do know what I want my output to look like. So here it's actually, analyzing your data, reviewing it, reviewing what you provided. And it says, are you okay with this? Go ahead and apply. I can tell you for Excel experts, they're going to really love the fact that they get to review it before it makes changes to the spreadsheet. So let's hit apply. It did exactly what I asked for it to do. So that's pretty nice without me knowing how to use Excel. Well, I have another prompt. I want you to filter and sort in descending order just on videos that has 5,000 views or more. Again, if I want to look at more prompts, I can do that or use the microphone and let's just send it. Give it time to review and analyze the information. Do I want to apply it? And hit yes. Okay, undo. Do I got the right amount in here? 5,000, column D. Those are my views. Let's try this one more time. Table is selected. My cursor is anywhere in this table, so it's no big deal. And it's saying under watch time, I don't want watch time. We want column D. Let's see, I'm telling you, it's been goofy today. And that's not correct. See, show items with watch time in my table. Okay, be nice to me. Let's do this again. Undo, undo. Let's say remove filter and sort. Okay, let's see. Let's try this one more time, folks. Again. Let's sort this because it did this sort, but I don't see my 5,000 views. Let's do it one more time. In column, I had the right column, D. You never know. Going live. All right, so it is not doing right for me today. Let's look at prompts that are available to us. How about that? So what we can do is apply conditional formatting. Let's see what they have to offer. Let's say filter by items from this month, or apply red, yellow, or green scale to the total.